Ever wondered why a legendary tank commander like General George S. Patton would reject a superior tank? Let's dive into one of World War II's biggest debates. By late 1944, American soldiers were facing the terrifying German Panther and Tiger tanks. Their M4 Shermans were simply outgunned, and a wave of Panther fear swept through the ranks. The solution seemed obvious: the new M26 Pershing. This beast had thick armor and a powerful 90mm gun, exactly what the tankers on the ground were desperate for. But then Patton dropped a bombshell. He flat out rejected the Pershing and argued against stopping Sherman production. Why? To understand his decision, you have to understand his philosophy of war. Patton didn't see tanks as hulking fortresses meant for slugfests. He saw them as mechanized cavalry, built for speed, exploitation, and relentless forward movement. He wasn't fighting a tank versus tank duel. He was fighting to win the war as quickly as possible. For Patton's high-speed doctrine, the Sherman was perfect. It had three key advantages. First, it was incredibly reliable mechanically, meaning more tanks were fighting and fewer were broken down. Second, it was fast and light enough to cross most European bridges, maintaining the Army's momentum. And third, they were being produced in massive numbers. If a Sherman was knocked out, a replacement was always ready to go. From this strategic viewpoint, the Pershing was a logistical nightmare. It was too heavy for many standard bridges, which would slow down his entire army. Its reliability was unproven in combat, a huge risk to take. And switching production lines meant fewer tanks overall would be available in the short term, crippling his ability to overwhelm the enemy with numbers. This created a fundamental disagreement. The soldiers in the tanks were fighting a tactical battle for their own survival, where the Pershing was clearly the better weapon. But Patton was fighting a strategic war for total victory, where the Sherman was the better tool to win that war. He chose the tool that let him maintain his relentless pace and pressure, prioritizing the overall campaign over individual engagements. It was a classic case of choosing the right tool for the job, not just the most powerful one. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more military history. See you next time.